What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. But if you guys are new here, my name is Kev. I do a lot of these creator breakdowns, react videos in the realm of visual storytelling. So what I want to do is kind of help you, if you guys are video creators, look at visuals a different way, storylines, just anything about video I love. So I'm just here to help. If you guys do enjoy this, by the end of it, please like, subscribe, or even better, share it with other people. Today, we're going to take a look at To Omah Lay, Holy Ghost. And just looking at this first frame is crazy. This is the first frame of the video. So I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but this is going to be good, I think. It's going to be good. All right. Let's watch it, react, break it down. Okay. Oh my. Okay, what was this? 11 seconds in. There's so many things that I want to talk about. I didn't want to just pause it because I wanted to pause it right here, but this is legit the first frame. Obviously, this is not a real horse on fire. That'd be crazy. But I can only imagine the treatment for this video is insane. I think off the top of my head, when I think Holy Ghost, I think religious, biblical, horse, four horsemen on fire. I'm not even too sure if that's where we're going, but that's essentially what I'm thinking of. And how they did this, probably getting assets, fire assets, and then tracking it to the horse. But it's such a crazy visual, especially like this frame right here. See how clean the horse looks? And this is such a badass shot where he's coming up the steps, and contrast between how bright the flame is and how dark his outfit is. Ooh, nice high angle. Vertigo effect. It's famously used by Hitchcock. Also in what comes to my mind is Jaws, the movie. So how this is done is the camera is on a track, either being pulled back or pulled forward, and simultaneously you are zooming in and out with the camera lens, so it creates that nice vertigo effect. The next shot, slow shutter speed. This is used for like dream-like sequences a lot. I feel like it's such a good use of trying to convey memories just because of how blurred the lines are. You know what I mean? So many good techniques. Ooh! Oh, okay. This might be a lot of stopping because the visuals are crazy. Oh, man. So I don't talk about this often, especially because I've been covering a lot of creators. But with music videos, the things I love about this is, they're kind of like mini films, mini short films driven. It could be story driven. It could just be great visuals. There's a lot of symbolism. And with music videos, if it's done with a bigger production, there's a lot of things that are very similar to like set design, wardrobe, location scouting. You have everyone in post-production, just the visuals. Storyboarding is a lot more of. So something like this looks crazy. You don't even know where to look at. For me, I notice, this first just because it stands out. There's so many of them. But it does look like there aren't as many as you would think, because it looks like if you look closely, some of these people might be cropped out just to give that sense of, that there's more of them. But it goes by so fast. But the contrast between the white and the blue, like the dark and the lights, and then just looking at what they're wearing, looks like brides almost. And the positioning is cool. Kind of draws your eyes towards him. And then the color grading, it almost looks like there's a gradient here, because this is dark, but it also looks like it's more on the bluer tone. And then the greens aren't that bright green. It's more of the darker green tone. So I feel like the whole vibe of this video has that darker tone. The location is beautiful. And this bird's eye view. Oh. Woo! Ah. I love that they emphasize that one the violin, the one instrument with the actual performer. Like it's so quick. Nice tight medium close-ups. There are certain shots that just really like grab you. That shot of the, well, let's call them brides. The amount of negative space and emptiness. Like if we actually broke this down into a grid, my lines are always like the worst lines ever. So they're not even really filling it up. This is a lot of negative space. It's such a beautiful shot. But it also looks like it's a little darker, right? Because like they look like they're in the sun, but even the highlights look like they're brought down a little bit. And then if you look closer, because we know that this is white, look at the shade of the white too. It's a little bit more in the blue tone. So having the lights or the midtones a little on the blue side gives it that effect. Oh, nice close-ups. Oh, man. Okay. What I noticed is that, everything everything felt very still leading up until when he got up. So all the shots here, like this shot, right? Even this, the movement is very minimal. Like this. It's just really him. But the moment the beat starts to pick up, this is a great shot too, just a medium close up coming in. But the moment he gets up, now everyone starts moving. Boom, he gets up, hands up. All the people in the back start kind of grooving a little bit. Boom. And then even look at the camera movement. This is the first time it doesn't feel like it's on a tripod or on sticks. It feels like, someone's actually moving with it, handheld, maybe some smooth steady cam stuff. And then and his movements, and everyone's kind of just, they're a little bit more, it's a little bit more lively. These shots are really cool because it's so up close, lower angle, and because the movements are so big that it covers the whole screen, it feels bigger than it is. Woo! So with like music video editing, you play around with the music a lot, and I love that the movement, the actions of certain things and people can really emphasize certain sounds within the music. Even something as small as him turning like that for that quick second on that beat. Oh man. Oh, choreography's on point too. I love this. But this shot, I love that even in the intro shot when he's coming up with the horse in the back, you are shooting a little further inside, so you get the sides of this or the structure of the building a little bit. So what I realized is that there's a use of great angle. There's a lot of different angles used. You guys can see the high angles. You guys can see the overhead angles. There's a lot of medium shots, but it's also slightly lower. You know what I mean? It's not a medium shot that is eye level. It almost feels like it's right at the chest and slightly tilted up. And that gives it a different effect. Gives the subject a little bit more like power. Ooh, yeah, see, these angles are crazy. Oh, high angle, low angle. And that red just pops. Color. This is the first time you really see red or a color that's different from what we've been seeing. Green, blues, and then the browns. Ooh, silhouette. Love it. How you get this? You guys know what it is. You expose for the back here. And I think it's really emphasized a little bit more because there's absolutely no light touching her. You could tell that the sun stops here, the natural light. So all of this is darker, giving her like a perfect silhouette. Ooh, this is different. Ah, got my attention right here because it's a different scene. Haven't seen this before. This is like a nice warm light, and it's probably a little bit further just because of how soft it is. Doesn't look like there is a second light because of the shadows. It almost just looks like it's that one light and then the natural sky. Same thing. You're shooting up a little bit higher. She's looking up as well. So it's a little bit motivated. This is cool. One light or maybe two light sources. You have the flame that's hitting them here, but there's a little bit of blue here. So I don't know if it's natural light or maybe it's like a big, huge light that's a little further out in the distance. That's just hitting them. But I love this because it creates such a hard shadow on his face. It just looks great. Ooh, and just the use of fire in this whole thing. Ooh, that looks great. And the thing that I love about that scene with the fire is that they used it specifically for that part of the music video. A lot of the times when people shoot music videos, it's like we shoot in, all these locations. All right, we got the base of the mountains. We got in this little what looks like broken buildings. You shoot all of those, and then when people make music videos, they'll just chop them up and just mix up all the scenes. I like how they use this separately and just like waited to show us until the end. Ooh, shooting through the fire. Absolutely love these shots. And I think it's just because of all the buildup of, everyone dancing, like the movement. The movement is crazy. The fire is very chaotic. And then having different shots where it just feels very calm. The camera movement is nice and smooth. He's just kind of standing there, and then when he's on the horse with the fire. If you guys enjoyed that, please like and subscribe and share this with anyone you think would enjoy it. If you guys do want to comment or see me react to something, please comment down below. I will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy. Peace.